Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Welcome to our channel. So this evening you have Barry creating with the beautiful butterflies.
Yes.
By Stampin Up from the January to April 2025 mini catalog. So yes, if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration if you prefer. We'll say hello to those of you who joined us live as well. And we got Cheryl, Debs, good evening, Margaret, Nancy Amato, Be More Stamper, hello, hello, Lolly and Sandy McCullough, Lisa Allport, Lisa Sloft, Marianne, Jackie Elliott, Shannon, hello, Judy, Patricia, Charlotte, Keisha, Connie, Tanji, Pauline, Stamping with Jen, hello to you, Heather Shore. We also have Sandra, Marty, Lissy, Gian, and Mary Sickler. And we also have Elizabeth on Facebook. And hello everyone on Facebook. If you do see anything that Barry is using, any current Stampin' Up products can be purchased on our online shop at mitosocrafts.com/shop. If you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, or Ireland. And currently, the beautiful butterfly stamp set is actually been included into the celebration promotion. So if you place a qualifying order of £55, you can get it for free.
Lovely. So bonus there as well. But we're going to crack on. We'll be giving away Jay's card, which he made last week. So that was the card he's just showing you on screen right now, which he made during last week's demonstration. I have popped the link. Let's just pin that in the top right there for you right now. There we go. I've just popped the link for that video. It's pinned. It should be at the top of the live chat. So if you want to quickly go and leave a comment, if you haven't done so already, we'll be picking a winner for this one at the end of tonight's video. Yeah, I'll crack on with tonight's demonstration and we'll see how it goes. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah.
No. Lovely. Excellent. Let's go camera down and get ready.
Cool.
Set Jay out the way for a moment. There we go. Good, good. So let's move that to one side. And right, so what have we got? So as Jay mentioned, we have got the beautiful butterflies right here, which comes as a bundle. So you have got the stamp set, which you see right here. And we have also got the dies. Now, I'm not actually using the dies for tonight's demonstration. I was going to. I was looking at them, but I'm not actually going to be using them. Well, I don't think I am anyway. I may have a little look and see how I play around to try something with this one here. But you've got all of these other ones, so you can build up your butterflies right here. And this one looks interesting, because it's one which I think is going to be able to sit into the card. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's something because it hasn't got a complete cutting at the top here, so I think it's one which is going to be able to flip flap right here. But we'll have a little look at that one at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, that's the dies which you've got, and you've got these lovely banners which you've got going down here as well, which work well with these long thin sentiments right there. So that there is the bundle. It also pairs quite nicely with the embossing folder, which is the beautiful Butterflies hybrid embossing folder. So this is one which you can, if I remember correctly, grab your dies and you can emboss and cut at the same time. So you'll be able to sit that in there like so. Just make sure if it fits better one side or the other. Yeah, it fits better that side there. Doesn't move around, so it goes around that. So you can pop your paper in that, do that. Go run that through your embossing machine, sort of then emboss the whole piece, but we'll also emboss the piece here and then cut your butterfly out so you can have a nice embossed piece right there for you. So that's how those work. So that's a really nice little addition to those dies. Right there, right like that. So I will be using the embossing folder tonight, and the big stamp is what I'm going to be doing. So I may as well leave that one like that. And I've got my stamp right here. I just need to get myself some paper. It's one thing I haven't prepared. What do we want? Let's have a little bit of basic white. Put it into one side. So we're going to do our normal white on white on everything. Just looking for the trimmer. Is it like that? So I'm going to take this, cut this down to, I'm going to try it at, I may do 9.5 centimetres by 13. And let's see how this fits in. My embossing folder. Now what I want to try and do on this one is I want to try, because my butterfly's a little bit on the wonk right there, you can probably sort of do it, it's a little slightly, so if I pop it in straight like that, my idea is going to be wonky, so I need to, for this particular one, I need to try and eyeball that butterfly, have that butterfly in position where I want it to be, and then sandwich down so it's straight as I can possibly get it is kind of what I want to try and do. So I've kind of got equal side, let's bring that up a little bit closer, you might be able to see that, equal side, and then I've kind of got the whole thing so it looks centre rather than it being wonky, in that I wanted it to be a straight piece. So let's just run this through whilst I've got this ready. Let's just run this through the embossing machine. Got to do it one-handed now whilst I hold on to this whilst I've got it in position. So let's just bring that out. So we're going to need the embossing plate, which is the grey embossing plate, which is the number 4. We will run this through.
Once you've done that, can you give the measurements of the big butterfly for Mary, please?
Yep. That's good. Right, let's just pop that to one side. And I will be needing that again in a moment. But I'll be doing some cutting. And that there is how that looks. So Mary, yes, your butterfly here, let's do it on in inches. So from the furthest point, it is 3 7/8 of an inch. So from the biggest part on the wings, 3 7/8 by, from the bottom to the top, I would say that there is about 3 inches. So it's about 4 by 3. If you say 4 by 3, you will be good. 4 by 3 and a quarter. It depends on how you want to think, but we can. If I do it on Jay, see, this was Jay's. Can I show this card, Jay?
That was last.
Yeah, I can show this
Wednesday.
card. Yeah, so that one. So that one, yeah, it's about 4 by 3 and a quarter. Okay. So if you didn't see this card, this is what Jay made on Wednesday. So he did a few techniques with blending and colouring on this one here. So that's what he did right there. So that's it. That's my first part. I will take myself a card base, which is our standard. Is that the correct size? Nope. And we're just going to cut this at 14 centimetres a score at 10.5. Which is there. So let's just fold and burnish this. Okay, and then that there is going to then get matte and layered onto that one. So my butterfly is still a little bit wonky, but with the next part I can potentially correct it. It's not going to make too much of an issue. Whilst I've got some stuff in front of me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my sentiment first, actually. So the sentiment I'm going to use is So Thankful for this one, and I'm just going to grab my embossing buddy. I've got my old embossing buddy. I don't know what the new one is. I saw it earlier, but I know it is. And I'm just going to prime a bit of black cardstock with my embossing buddy, and I'm just going to take my trimmer once again. Now I want a piece here which is around about 7mm, 5, 6, 7, which is around about 1/4 of an inch, I would say. So one piece. So I'm going to take two because I might change it and do one in a different colour. So you only need one though, but I may do two and then pick the best. So that's that. I will just get my. Where did I pop it again? There. Now I've got a piece which is bigger than I need, so I can actually hold on to it because this is very thin. So I can do that. Both of those. I'm going to take myself my Versamark and I'm going to ink this up. And we're just going to stamp this. So my head's just going to sneak in a little bit whilst I get this over the top. So I'll just stamp that down like that. And that's that one done. I'm just going to do it on this one here as well. And the reason I'm thinking of changing this is because I saw Jay's gold sentiment, embossed sentiment on the card I just showed you. And I thought it looked really nice. So I may do a gold. So I'm going to do a white and a gold. And then maybe we can pick the best ones. So we'll go through from that. So I'll do the white first as I have got the white one here. That's clear. We'll go to white. That's that one. Which is good. And let's just heat set that one there, and then I'm going to do it again in some gold. Okay, so that's that one. And let's see what this looks like in gold as well now. Not sure where are the gold ones. Let's do it in. Do you mind if I use these ones here, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to grab the Wow Gold. Let's have a little look at that. I'm not sure.
the hybrid embossing folder is unorderable.
Oh, is it really?
And week of February 10th, it's expected.
For the Europe, so I don't know if you heard that. So week of February 10th, the hybrid embossing folder is expected in stock again in the European markets, that is. So. It's just magic when you see that turn on camera, isn't it? The gold shows up better than the white when it turns because it's a dull powder and then goes shiny. I'm just going to try. I think just looking at this, I think the gold is going to be the one I choose, but we will see. So that's that one and that one. So I'm just going to snip that down. Now I could have used the die which come in the set, but it was just a little bit too big for what I wanted for this particular project. So I just cut my piece down. So that's my 2 sentiments there. We will choose the best one in a moment. So let me just tidy that stuff away because I'm done with my embossing folders now. Embossing powders. And that's... What am I? Do I want to do something else? Quick question, Joe. Do blends work with embossing powders? Will they work?
They will. But if you use it, if you keep...
If I just use it as an outline and not cover it, it should be fine, shouldn't it? It's not going to bleed. Okay.
It's not going to bleed, but with the embossing, it will dull it, and it will, because the alcohol affects the embossed area, so it might spread it out.
Okay.
Overwork.
All right. Well, I may have a bit of a play. Let's see. This is when the problem is. Jay said to me, "You're going to be quick tonight." So it doesn't matter if I'm not, but obviously he was planning to start sorting dinner out. I said, "No, I should be all right." But I end up playing. So what should be around about 20 minutes turns into an hour and 20 minutes. So we'll see. Have we got any black embossing powder?
Yes, in the other pot. The wow. Plastic. Found it?
No, metallic, copper, silver. So I'm just trying to find our wow. There's only 2 in there. Oh, it's right in front of me. It's right. It's there. I'm assuming that's black. Yeah. Sorry, it wasn't. I was looking for it in a different place. So that's that one. So what I want to do is I want to grab myself. I've got myself a bit of scrap which I can use here. Okay, and I am going to take my die. Now I thought I left it out, so I don't remember popping it away. No, I did leave it out. I've put it somewhere and I've lost it. Bear with me one moment. Just trying to find a die. I've used it earlier on and I can't.
What die you got?
The square die for. That die there. I used it before I went out on live, but I don't know where I put it.
Oh no.
There with us, we are.
See, it's easily done, isn't it?
It is easily done. It couldn't have gone far. Didn't go anywhere with it. So I don't want to use the larger one because it's too big, but I may have to. Well, it is Suki sitting on it.
I thought you would put it here.
Check under the die cutting machine. So. It's on the table somewhere.
What are we gonna do next? Do the next bit.
Well, yeah, what I can do is I can stamp and colour, and then we can then hopefully find the cutting so I can then cut it out.
So thick.
Yeah. So. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side and we'll see what it comes out like. So whilst I've got it.
There. I found it.
There we go. So I've actually got a bit myself a better impression on that one, like that, than what I did on my prototype. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it because I want to see what it looks like with black embossing. So I'm just going to turn it over and I'll do it on this side over here. So I do need that again. And I'm just going to prime my white cardstock. That, and we will ink this up with some Versamark. Like so, and then it's at the top there. And we just push that down, make sure I've got good coverage.
We have Vivian on Facebook.
Excellent. Good evening to you, Vivian. So that's that one there. So what I want to do now is I want to pop some black embossing powder on this. So you can see where I didn't quite clean my ink too well from that, so I've got a little bit of black residue, but that's fine because I'm popping black powder over the top of it. Which is like that. Put the lid back on that one again, and then let's just heat set this butterfly. And that there has now just gone. Can you see there? We've got this lovely shiny butterfly going on there. So, which is great. I did have some specks going around, but you know, I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to cut most of this out anyway. Because what I'm actually going to do now is I will end up cutting this so that we end up losing some of these wings anyway. So I'm just going to run this through and we will see what happens. If I don't like how it comes out with the colouring, then I'll just revert back to, I'll just stamp another one of these ones and colour that one again quickly. So to run this through the machine, so I want to make sure I've got myself a little bit of tape going on here, because I don't want it to move. So line it up and get that straight. And there we have that part right there. So what my intention is that then this one here is then going to then sit over this one like that. But I may go a little bit higher, so it's not going to be completely, but it doesn't completely matter, I don't think, on that one. But let's see with how this goes with a bit of colouring. So I'm going to start off with some of my Daffodil Delight here. So I'm just going in on the inside. I'm not really wanting to touch the embossing too much, and I'm just going to mirror what I do one side. I'm going to do it the opposite side as well. So those ones there with the yellow. And then I'll just grab my dark and let's just add ourselves a little bit of so yeah, so just a bit of colouring going on here. Like I say, we're going to just be careful that we don't bleed out with the embossing. So I'm not wanting to work it too much. Especially on the edges. I can then just build this colour up a little bit. So I have the yellow going on there, and then we'll bring in I've got myself some bubble bath. So I'm going to go in with a light first. Like that. And I'm just going to repeat this with the dark again. like I did. To just bring out a little bit of shape. Ooh, and that's what happens when you pull a blend too hard. You put it out. So if you're wondering, that's what an inside of a blend looks like. So the light one is just so you just try and blend out that seam a little bit so you get a nice smooth edge there. So that's that, and then I'm going to come in with some Melon Mambo is what I've got right here, and we'll just finish those up. Just bright colour on these last couple. So you can do the embossing like I've gone and done. You do just need to be careful, and I'm not really going over the edge. I'm definitely not colouring over the top of it. I'm just literally using it as a guide. On there, and then let's just use my dark just to.
We have Tina.
Hi Tina.
Facebook. And everyone's saying their favorite butterfly colors because I asked. Thank you.
Good. Thank you. And we'll just blend it out. And then if need be, I'll just make that just a little bit darker. So that there is that butterfly, which has got that lovely embossing on there as well. So I'm just going to manipulate it, because obviously I've got some heat embossing which buckles anyway, and obviously now the blends have now made it a little bit wetter, so it's just buckled. So I just need to just manipulate that into place. So what we've got here, so we are actually nearly done now. So we've got that one and that one, which is going to go on like this. So I can go ahead and I can stick my card to this. My embossed piece anyway, to my card base. Make sure I've got it the correct way. Do what Jay did the other week for one of his cards. So just on its own, just even that bit of if you really wanted just to keep it really, really simple, just that really simple card, just that and that. It's you may want to you might want to add a pop of colour, but something you can really just, I'm sure, work with that bit of colouring going on, just to bring it out a little bit, but that works quite nicely. But let's add that on over the top, kind of roughly where that butterfly is, so it almost looks like the wings are going to be coming out from underneath it. I'm not going to line it up 100% because it's a little bit too low for what I want it is. I want it higher like that. So, but the butterfly is going to be behind it. We will just stick this down with some dimensionals. How many shall I use?
One. One big one. One whole sheet.
Okay, just take all the back off here.
Wink of Stella.
Ooh.
Julie says. Bianca's on Facebook as well.
Hi Bianca. just pop that in centrally, like so.
Shannon was like, is this like a spotlighting technique?
I suppose it is, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it is a spotlighting technique, really, because we've highlighted part of that embossing folder and underneath. So yeah, we've spotlighted just a part of it.
Would it be a square light?
I don't know if you heard that. Jay's just trying to be funny. It's not working. So that's that. And then to finish up, see, we now need to make the decision. White or gold. So it's going to go on like that there. So maybe I'll get Jay to do a quick poll and then I'll have a little look. I may have a little look at Winkostella. So gold or white. So gold is like that.
Is that sentiment?
The sentiment, yeah. And the white, oh, you don't know, actually the white may work better actually because it may pop off the page just a little bit more.
The poll is up.
So let me have a little look. What do you reckon, white or gold? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe the white may just pop out just a little bit more on the colours. But I do like the gold, but does it lose itself a little bit?
Ooh, 50-50. Ooh.
On that, so let's go a little bit further away.
49-52, 45-55.
So
48.
let me know.
43,
Right, what one of these is a working Winkostella, Joe? Because we've kind of like got about four going up here. The one with the 0. I can't see it. The one with the 0.
It should be
Oh, that one there.
I think you did that.
I think I did do that. And that's why you squeeze on a piece off of the cards. Because we can now wink. Whose idea was it to wink? Did you say Julie?
Yes, Julie Bohannon. Anita says white on Facebook. And Tina. And Julie. Ooh, white is winning at the moment. And we've had 34 votes on YouTube.
Excellent, that's good. So now the problem we've got is we've done this, so now I need to let it dry, don't I? This is quite a juicy Winkostella which I've got going on here, and I even and the last one on there. That's it. There we have it. So if you're doing this yourself, what you may want to do is you may want to do this and just let things dry before you start sticking down onto the card. But that's that. I think I may need to get myself a little bit of tissue in a moment just to take off any liquid which may be on the embossing, because obviously that's going to resist it. But I'm not sure whether or not you can see. There you go, you can see there's a little bit of shine coming through on the actual petals of the butterfly. Right there. So, I'm just going to get myself a little bit of tissue. 'Cause surprisingly, I haven't got any here. Just bear with me one moment.
Oh, sorry, I could have gone. I know we got one.
Well, Jay couldn't get it, he's got a cat.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
Oh,
So,
me now.
I just want to take off any of the, if there was any excess.
Shall I end the poll?
You can end the poll. Oh, we're going to have to end soon as well. We're down to 10%. This hasn't charged.
Oh, I did not look at that properly. Quickly.
Oh, sorry. Bear with me one moment. Just need to make sure that's it. So that's that one. Okay. So what did we end up on? White or gold?
White.
White. So that's going to go on like that. So we will pop this onto some dimensionals. Yes, Shannon, they are sleeping on a job again. So is Jay.
Suki was on me. I don't even know where Minnie is.
That one can go on like that. And that one goes on like so. So I did do one previously which has got it without the embossing. So you can see the black is it's just a deeper black when we emboss it because it goes shiny, and that's what we've got without it right there. Okay, so you can, if you want to, finish this up with a few embellishments. I'm going to leave the embellishments off for now because I'm not sure whether or not they add anything to it, but on my prototype I just added them down the bottom down here, but they just look like they've just been plonked and don't really do anything. So I'm going to leave them off of this one because I don't think it adds anything to it. And there we have it. That there is my spotlight technique with the butterfly going on here. What do you think?
Amazing.
Do you like?
Yes. Both nice, gorgeous, stunning card parry.
Lovely, thank you so much.
Beautiful card. Marty said, it's the law, you can't move when you have a kitty on your
No, you can't, not really. It's always the excuse. So, got a cat, can't move. That's why Jay doesn't get out of bed in the mornings. Got a cat.
I have 3 on me normally.
So, there we have it. So, I'm going to get the poll ready for last week, and we will give this card away right here in a moment. I'm sure Jay will have something which he will be able to discuss with you, show you, whilst I just get that ready.
Oh, yes.
So, are we Zooming tonight?
If you want.
I will pop the Zoom link in as
sorry,
well.
I didn't do that either.
See?
So yes, so Barris
Can't get the stuff.
Barris is gonna do the random draw for this one whilst he's setting up. I think this was the Wednesday the week before. Just again with the Umbrella Days, we do have the card making online class on Tuesday 11th with the Umbrella Days. So booking for the online only option is still open, and if you are watching this in the future, the replay or visited will be available as well. You'll get the PDF for the tutorial and the link to a private YouTube tutorial. So so check that out on our website. All of the links for our website, shop, donation, and coloring classes and things like that can be found in the description below of the video.
Excellent. So just set. There we go. We've got that. Okay. So let's just filter out that one. We want my wheel of names. There we go. So let's give away this card right here, right now. So there is the draw. So good luck, everyone.
Good luck. And the winner is dun, 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 Mary Lou.
Mary Lou, congratulations. Yay. Mary Lou, all you need to do is just email us, barryandjay@mitosucrafts.com. And please pop today's date, the 9th of February 2025, in the subject line and your full mailing address there, please, Mary. And we will send last week's umbrella card to yourself.
End of the month or beginning of next month.
But pretty big. We're normally send once a month, so it won't go until March now. Sometime in March we'll get that one sent out. So if you just email us, then when I check the Go through and check the emails. I've literally got the date, so I know what card I've got to find out if I can't find it, and just cross-reference it. And that's why we do it. So there we have it. But we will give that card away next week on the live.
Which is what? The 16th?
Which is the 16th. Okay. There we have it. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too long tonight, was it? I thought I was going to be, okay, I'm playing now, so it's going to be an hour. So.
Well done, Barry.
Thank you. That's it. Until June.
No, we have our retreat. And the class, you have a card in the class.
I do have a card in the class, actually, which is using the Umbrella Days, isn't it?
Yes.
So I made a card for that. Surprise.
I made him. No.
You did make me.
You did it first.
I did actually do it first.
So anyway,
so,
yes.
Lovely, excellent. So we're going to head over to Zoom right now. So if you would like to come and join us just for a little bit of chat whilst Jay tidies up my mess. Whilst I tidy up my mess and then Jay carries on crafting. Please do. It is open. Like I say, you just want to be chatting amongst yourselves or chat to us if you want to. Ask us questions. It's just a little community little thing which we do afterwards for about half an hour. But if not, if we don't see you on Zoom, we will hopefully see you here again, same time, same place on Wednesday, the 12th.
Cool.
Lovely. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you, Facebook as well. All your comments just coming through. So.
Yes.
Lovely. Excellent. Have a good week, and we will see you again in a few days' time. Take care for now.
Bye.
Bye.